All right, we are back with another Cavs Credit YouTube video. This time we're going to cover Alley Business Vehicle Financial. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that like button to make sure you always tap in to Cavs Credit with Credit K. Bringing you positive energy only. Shout out to the homie Lee. Check his merch out, positive energy only. Now let's get into it. So right here we are on the Alley.com auto business financial site, business vehicle financing. So I did a video 2 days ago and picked up a Kia Optima using my business credit only, no PG, no personal guarantee, no personal credit check. Only thing they ran was my EIN number, and I had strong enough business credit scores to get approved. No money down, very reasonable interest rate out the door. So when I initially was looking for financing for my business, I went to Alley first, but I really couldn't figure out how to get the financing. I played around on the site a little bit. I was reading around, reading all the different features they had, but I really couldn't figure it out. And I tried to call this number here. Line was busy. Then I got busy running businesses. Don't have time to sit on the phone all day. So I just kind of sat there and just read over everything thoroughly as possible and noticed that Alley had a lot of different ways you can get vehicle financed through business credit. So for the first one, you got specialty vehicles, heavy duty vehicles, line of credit, which I thought I was going to do. So I went down to a line of credit, print out this application, and after I saw the app, I noticed no, this is not where I need to be. This is more for car dealerships or rental car companies, kind of larger companies, Avis, Budget, some of those rental car companies like that. And you can get a line of credit already covered. You can just go out and purchase cars as you see fit. So when this like a line of credit works, they give you, 50, 60, 100, $200,000 line. You either get a checkbook or a card to make the purchases off that line of credit. But what I actually was looking for was here, finance in the business name. So this is exactly what I did. I financed under my business, Black and Media. And you can go two ways. You can do a third-party guarantee, which is basically, personal guarantee. You put your name on the loan and they run your personal credit. If your personal credit scores are strong enough, they give you the loan. The loan does not report on your personal credit, so the debt does not reflect, which is still good, but you do still get that ding, that hard inquiry on your personal credit report. But what I did was business name only. I just used my business name, my EIN, employer identification number, and I was able to get it that way. So what I did was I saw this, gives the ability to save your personal credit. Boom. That's exactly what I did. I didn't want to save my personal credit. And you get to build credit in your business name. So as I make monthly payments on this vehicle that I'm using to make money, assets over liabilities, I'm building credit, and I will be able to go out and get a bigger loan or purchase another vehicle at that time. So right here, find your dealer. So that's exactly what I did. I left the site, I clicked here, and I went to find the dealer. Now, on this site, find the dealer, you find which got some settings popping up. That's not, we just close that out. We don't need the location right now. We're just doing a tutorial. But you go in here, you type your zip code, and you type the vehicle brand. So I type, this is zip code where my business is located. And here's all the brands that Allie works with. Acura, Aston Martin, Audi, BMW, Cadillac, standard international Europe brands, Japanese brands, Korea brands, European brands. Pretty much every major car company here is listed except one of the big ones that starts with T is not there. But I do believe they have their own business financing in-house, so you can go through them. I'm not going to mention their name. No free press at this time. But I went through Kia. And the reason I went through Kia because Kia gives a 60,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. The vehicle I got was under 60. So I still got a little bit of that bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 100,000 mile powertrain, which powertrain is pretty much anything with a transmission, a motor, anything that makes the car go, gives it power. It's considered under the powertrain. And like I said, since I'm putting it on the rental car platforms, people are going to be driving it, putting heavy miles on it. So I definitely didn't want to pay for the repairs if anything came up, any costly repairs. So that's why I went with Kia and their great warranties. So after you pick your car brand, let's just do BMW. Now let's do Dodge. Let's do Dodge, get the results. And it shows me all the Dodge dealerships that work with the Alley program. So what I did was after I found the dealership close to where my home was, I clicked it, went on their site, found the car I was looking for, and then I called, made sure that vehicle was available, and also make sure you speak with the finance manager. That was very important in this process. The finance manager I worked with at the Kia dealership, he was amazing. He was very knowledgeable, very helpful, quick, knew everything, handled everything swiftly, saw some mistakes in the paperwork initially, quickly resolved that issue, and he was awesome. Hats off to the finance manager at Nally Kia. And he did his job thoroughly. He was well experienced in the business credit process. Gave me some tips. Told me some things that was coming up from people that was coming in doing the same thing what I was doing. That didn't have high enough scores. That they did have the PG personal guarantee, but for me, I didn't have to do that. My scores were high enough. He said I got one of the best interest rates through Alley he's seen in a while. So shout out to Blackman Media. We'll get building my business credit up. If you want to get a part of the mentorship program, just let me know. You can leave a comment or send me a message on the back end of my channel or follow me at Credit K on Instagram, Blackman Media on Instagram, blackmanmedia.com. It's the website to get more information about the mentorship. But that's pretty much it. After I found the dealership, contacted them. It's a very smooth process. Paperwork needed. Make sure you got your EIN, of course. Operating agreement, is maybe needed. After he kind of, got a feel of my business, he didn't really need to see that one, but some finance managers may want to see that. Make sure you know when your business was formulated, the exact date, which you can get from the Secretary of State. They didn't tell me what qualifications you needed to apply. They didn't tell me a certain business experience number. They didn't tell me it was a certain Dun & Bradstreet number. I do have over 9 business credit vendors reporting on my credit, over 80 paydex score and over 80 business experience score, right around 80, 81. So that definitely helped me out. Not sure how many years in business you need, but I'm like I said, I've been in business over 7 years. Most business credit applications want you to be in business at least 2. So make sure you're in business for at least 2 years. And yeah, so that's it. Make sure you tap in with me. Hit that like, subscribe button again. And until next time, Credit K, YouTube videos.